What's up, guys? So, as you probably can see, it is later in the day. This morning I was making a bunch of phone calls on my walk, so did not get my video in. But yeah, guys, this morning, we didn't have class today, so I slept in nice and well. So slept in honestly longer than I should have. I slept till like 10 o'clock. It was freaking crazy. That felt good though. Got up, did my plate carrier walk, and I debated, guys, because I'm hitting legs this afternoon, and I kind of debated. I'm like, is it a good idea to do my plate carrier walk and then hit legs tonight? You know what I mean? Like, my knees have been feeling it a little bit from the plate carrier, and I was like, you know what? I'm not a bitch, and I said that I was going to do this thing every day, and I'm not a liar, so I'm a man of my word. We're going to do it every day, no matter what, no matter legs, whatever. So we did the plate carrier walk this morning, went to work, and yeah, guys, today, the eating's been simple, same as every day. Oh, guys, so last night I made some chili. Basically what I put in it was, 4 pounds of turkey breast, ground up turkey breast. I put 1 whole onion, a few cloves of garlic. I actually put some carrots in there too. I've been big on the carrots recently, just for some veggies. And then I put 6 cans of organic black beans, and 1 big thing of tomato puree, and 1 big thing of diced tomatoes, fire roasted. And so, yeah, that was pretty much it today, guys. Organic everything. And the chili's been delicious. Put a bunch of chili powder in there. Kept it low sodium. I'll just add some salt whenever I, make my actual plates. And so I've cut down the rice a little bit to per meal, just so I can have a late night post-workout smoothie. Not post-workout smoothie. Just a late night smoothie before bed to get some extra fiber in. It's got berries in it, a little bit of protein, stuff like that. So I've slightly dropped the carbs a little bit and upped the protein a touch with an extra protein smoothie at the end of the day with, plain Greek yogurt, a little bit of protein powder, and some other stuff. So I've subbed it a little bit, just slightly. The carbs aren't too much different. We're probably looking at like 350 carbs and more like 250 protein. And I'm liking that. I'm feeling good. I'm still keeping the fats low, 50 grams or less. And, that's what's working for me, guys. I do throw a couple extra in there. So usually it's like, 250, maybe 370 carbs. I need like an extra 20 grams or so to really hit my calorie goals. And, but yeah, it's been working good for me. And the chili has been delicious. It's nice to have a mix up from the usual broth kind of soup stuff I make. This chili has been absolutely A1 all day. So all I've really had to eat today is chili and rice. That's pretty much sums up all I've had today. 200 grams of rice with the 3 meals I've had today. I'm doing about 0.75 of a pound, so like 10-12 ounces of chili, because it's not just meat, guys. It's it's the sauce that's in it, it's the beans, it's all this stuff, and so I gotta put a little bit more because I'm not getting that actual amount of meat that I would just dry weight. So I don't have an exact amount, but I can guesstimate with that, with the protein in the beans and the meat. I'm getting a good bit of protein. I'm getting some good vitamins in with the vegetables that are in there, vitamins, minerals. Overall, it's been a nice break on the usual food, making some turkey breast chili. I'm loving it. And so, yeah, guys, it was raining this morning on our walk. It's been ugly here in Tallahassee past few days, but it was raining this morning. Still got after it, and I was just thinking, like, usually on 75 hard, there's at least like 10 days where I'm walking in like pouring rain. And I've been pretty fortunate on this. I mean, I don't want to jinx it on these last 10 days, but I've been pretty fortunate on this 75 hard. Haven't had much rain at all on my walks, and it's been kind of crazy how that's all played out. But it was raining this morning, nothing crazy, just kind of like mist, light rain. Didn't mind it. Felt kind of nice, but you know, I had like my hoodie up and my AirPods in, and I was making calls the whole time. But you know, got our time in, went to work, got my work in, and now I'm actually heading to do a academic progress check with my advisors, make sure everything's set up for me to graduate next spring. And so, you know, that being said, guys, it's important to get these appointments in, make sure your shit is in line. You know, I've been waiting for this appointment to check in with my advisor, make sure we're all straight. And I'm actually really excited for this appointment because it's an in-person appointment, and I can't stand the Zoom appointments with your advisor. Nothing gets done at all. You know, if you guys are in college or have been in college recently, you know that like the Zoom appointments are terrible with the advisors. I mean, they can't really see your screen. You can't see theirs. It's a whole shit show. And so, looking to actually get some good shit done here, guys. And yeah, I'm excited about it. But after this, you know, I'm gonna go home, potentially throw down some pre-workout food and some pre-workout supplements, and then I'll get headed to the gym to hit a nice leg day. So you know, the next time you guys see the next footage that will be rolling, we'll be in the gym. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna get after it, and I will see y'all in the gym. All right, starting off the workout with a staple. As you guys know, I like to hit hamstrings first. So here I'm just doing some nice, you know, decent weight hamstring curls, some lying hamstring curls. So I'm aiming for, you know, anywhere between like, honestly, 12 to 20 reps, you know, maybe even a little bit higher if I'm feeling like it. This is the first working set I did. I did do 2 warm-up sets and a little bit of athletic stuff to warm up. As you can see, guys, here I'm really focusing on the negative part of the movement. You know, this is kind of the new thing of all my workouts, is really focusing on that negative. So that right here picture was the first set. This right here, I upped the weight a little bit. This is the second set. Going to be, you know, similar type of vibe, nice and slow, big stretch, hold, and then back to it. You know, that seems to be the cue that works well with my hamstrings. As you guys know, I've had hamstring problems in the past, and this seems to fix it. So following this set here, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 sets of single leg. I only have 1 set on video, but you guys should be able to get the gist from that. Reimagined.
Artlist.io.
Alright guys, here I am switching to a hammer strength hamstring curl machine. I like this one because it's just a very different machine, you know. It really focuses on the stretching part of the movement. It's very hard to control the weight on the way back out on the negative. So I got to really try and fight it. As you guys can see here, I'm having a pretty hard time. That being said, I did 2 sets on this and then went back and actually did 1 more normal set of hamstrings to finish them off. Alright, as you guys can see here, I did talk to you guys a little bit in the car, or maybe earlier in the day, about my problems with my knees. And that being said, I decided that it was not a good idea to hit squats. And it's because of all the plate carrier, you know, weighted vest walking I've been doing. And you know, it's always safer if your knees or your joints are hurting. Don't go crazy. So I decided to go on movements today that are going to be easier on my knees. So here you have the first working set for backward sled drags. These are great for the quads. This here was 4 plates and it felt pretty good. This here is the second set, working set that is, I threw on another plate for 5 plates, and this is where it started getting a little difficult, especially on the way back up. It's on an incline, and God, did that freaking kill. All right, here we are going into the third and final set. As you guys can see here, I'm going to show y'all in a second just the type of freaking quad pump these will give you. I mean, they are no freaking joke. So this is something that I would definitely suggest putting into your routine if you need something new for quads. Or, I mean, you can just see me struggling here at the end. I actually, oh yeah, check out those bad boys. All right, boom, going into leg press. You know, we're not using crazy heavy weight, but we're using heavier weight than last week. And here I'm focusing on just controlling it nice and well, holding it at the bottom for a second, getting that nice big stretch, and then, you know, exploding back up. For me on leg presses, it's all about the nice, slow and controlled descent coupled with a pause at the bottom. For me, that is the absolute king. It really stretches the fuck out of my quads, and I get a nasty pump, which is exactly what we're looking for. As you guys will see, I'm going to do 3 working sets on these, and we'll check back in on the last set.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Alright guys, so I have a little surprise here at the end of this last set. We're going to be supersetting it with some slowed descented air squats. I'm going to slow down that descent, that negative, as much as possible, and then pop back up as pictured here. This was filthy, deadly combination. I would definitely suggest giving this a shot. It literally felt like I was sitting down on balloons. Like my legs literally felt like balloons after the set. And after this, I did do about a 30-second break and then did one more set of these squats, which I did not film. And that was it for this leg day, guys. Keep it stupid simple and get a stupid frickin' pump. Oh, okay, guys. Man. Alright, so we were in the gym for a long ass time, but it's just some leg day shit, you know? Oh. Yeah, so the plate carrier walks, my knees are still getting used to them. So because of that, there was no squats today. My left knee is just like, it's just like knocking, you know what I mean? It's creaking, and it doesn't feel very good either. So we stuck to leg press today and reverse like sled pulls, like sled drags, and I got a really sick pump, so I'm happy about it. I went to Masa for dinner. So I actually went to the gym later than I expected. Right after my, academic progress check with my advisor, I went to Masa with my girlfriend, and that was cool. And then we, anyways, what I ate there was some duck breast. I haven't had like any fats today at all. So I ate some duck breast and some white rice and some vegetables and shit like that. And it was good. It was really good. I haven't been to Masa. I've been to Masa one time, and it's a good chain. It's good stuff. So it's nice to get a little Japanese food and something different. Yeah, guys. So man, that leg day took everything out of me. I'm totally smoked. You don't have to do squats to kill a leg day. It's all about just getting that filthy pump, guys. And so yeah, what I did today was just some good like 3 working sets on reverse like sled drags, a couple warm-up sets. Got a sick pump with those. And then I did leg press. I did 3 working sets. In the 3rd working set, I supersetted with some super slow negative air squats. And man, my legs felt like fucking balloons on those air squats. Like every time I went down, it felt like I was sitting on 2 balloons. It was crazy, all the blood that was in my fucking thighs. And so that felt good. Got a real nice, good leg pump. No stress on the joints. And that's what I needed today, because with all the plate carrier walking, my knees are just like cracking like an old fucking man. So, guys, it's all about putting the stimulus to fatigue ratio. You don't want to be fatiguing your joints and your tendons and stuff like that. And, squats today, it would have been more fatiguing my joints since they already hurt. It would have been hurting those more compared to the amount of stimulus I get to the quads. It wouldn't have been worth it, So you got to balance that fine line of like, joint pain to pump. You got to really balance that fine line if the pump is what you're looking for, if you're training to grow muscle, and not so worried about strength, but we progressed, we put on more weight on leg press than last week, which still, guys, isn't a shit ton of weight. But remember, like we talked about, when you're doing the reps properly with perfect form and like going all the way to the bottom and holding it for a second, you don't need. So are you fucking turning or what, buddy? Turn on a goddamn turn signal. What the fuck is going on here? Use your, oh my God. For the love of God, use a fucking turn signal. Oh my God. Excuse my language, guys. I might have to cut that out. I mean, Jesus Christ. There's a bunch of people like, what are we doing? Because both sides are trying to turn left and nobody has their turn signal on. So it's just 2 idiots reversing and braking, or going forward and braking, going forward and braking. Hey guys, someone turn on a turn signal and let us know what the fuck is going on. Good God, guys. Anyways, stimulus to fatigue ratio. So, you want to balance that fine line of how much stimulus to how much fatigue on your joints you're doing, and fatigue on, your muscles in a bad way, So, you got to balance that. If your knees are hurting, maybe do something that stimulates good growth for you. You don't have to tax your joints, and you can get a sick pump, guys. At the end of the day, it's all about improving day by day. Don't be so worried about the weight and what is going on here. Shit is crazy tonight, guys. Don't be so worried about the weight and the squats and all that stuff. Squats are the best. No one's gonna deny that. But, do a nice leg press, superset it with some air squats or something, like, make it work. Man, people are dropping like flies out here. You got the paramedics on the road. What the hell? Alright guys, so yeah guys, if your joints are hurting, don't do stuff that's gonna further hurt your joints. Don't just push through. Like do an exercise that's not gonna hurt. Or if you're really jacked up, don't work out that muscle. You know, do some super light stuff. Don't get an actual workout, you know what I mean? But I always think, I've said this before, when you're injured, it's better to go in there and do some light stuff, do what you can, work up the muscles around that muscle that's hurt, and that will in turn help fix whatever instability caused the hurt muscle in the first place. Because muscles don't just get hurt, you know what I mean? Like, there's always some other muscle that could have been supporting that muscle better. There's always a productive way to look at it, you know? Let me work on these muscles so this doesn't happen to this muscle next time, because it's around. All the muscles work together, you know? So, you guys get it. Apologies for my language. I might cut it out. I might not. I think road rage is actually healthy, but you guys get the drill. Post-workout shake, we just got home, so I feel like a jackass. You know, I was supposed to drink this at the gym. Whoops. So we got 20 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein down the hatch. Woo! All right, that was okay. So, all right, guys. Aside from my horrendous language earlier, you know, you guys have a fantastic fucking night, and I'm gonna go do the same damn thing myself. And so, I get some relaxing in tomorrow. There's a Florida State football game, and I work up at the stadium. The football game is at 12, so I gotta be there at 7:30. So, early rise on a Saturday for Drew. I'm gonna wake up, walk, go to the stadium, work, get off, and then do like a bike ride or something. But also, guys, they just put a freaking big rope, a big hanging rope in my gym, so we're gonna get some rope workouts in. You know, that's good for the arms and the back and forearms, stuff like that. Oh, it's gonna be sick. So excited about that, and excited to implement that into maybe like an arm day for like biceps. That's good. Leg free rope climbs, so that'll be good. All right, guys, so that being said, I will catch y'all tomorrow. Like and subscribe, and yeah, guys, that's a wrap on day 65. So T-minus 10 days to go, 9 days to go starting tomorrow. So what the fuck are we gonna do besides keep getting better?